Hello. Thank you for tuning in, listeners. The Keeping It Real show on Reconcilers Radio. My name is Amanda, the host for this show. Thank you for tuning in. If you just tuned in, you're not too late for the show. And hope you're having a blessed and wonderful evening. So this show is every Wednesday from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. And at the moment, I was able to join Facebook Live. I was having a bit of troubles getting on there, but, I'm able to join there now. So thank you for all those that tuned in. Thank you, Daniel, Desmond, and Champo, and Elio for tuning and liking the video. Okay, listeners, I'm joined by a special guest. And yes, please, will you be able to introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Gennaro. I love Jesus.
Hello, Gennaro. So tell us more about yourself, why you're here, and also what you do. And also this topic of long suffering that we're going to talk about, how did it come to your heart? So first tell us about yourself.
Yeah, of course. I'm from Italy. I came to London almost 6 years ago as a non-Christian. Then 3 years ago I met Jesus and Jesus came in my life, changed everything of me, and it's keeping changing everything of me. And then I'm a personal trainer, I'm a dancer, and I do a bit of acting as well, which I would love to grow. About long suffering. It's something that goes through my heart really, because also for the stuff that I'm going through as I'm getting married next year.
Woo! Excited.
Yes. So it's a lot about long suffering as patience is it's actually the same thing. And
So tell us also about your fitness program. I know you have like a fitness thing. What is behind it and what inspired you to step out and do that?
Nice. Well, the company is called The Temple Fitness.
Yes, what's behind it? What does it mean? Temple.
Yeah,
temple could mean Buddha temple, there's different temples now.
No Buddha thing. No
Buddha thing. So tell us.
Obviously, the temple, the body is a temple of God. This is the first thing that it came in my heart before that I gave the title of the company. And, we as a Christian, we need to prosper. We are called to prosper, to have something in life, and obviously to fulfill a purpose at the same time. So obviously I love fitness. I love the fact of, help people to get on track with their body, because if you start to train your body, automatically your mind is at peace, you feel better, you sleep better, you do things in a different way. And if you think about it, fitness is very related of how lifestyle is. So for instance, if in life you are not patient to get something good, you end up to rush and fail. Wow. Fitness is the same thing. If you rush to training because you want to build muscles, you end up to injure yourself.
Wow.
So you need endurance. It takes time. So, God showed me a lot of things regarding fitness and lifestyle, and that's where the Temple Fitness came from.
Wow, that's amazing. I think a lot of Christians, sometimes we think we can eat and pray on that food. I've seen some videos, people releasing tongues upon the the fufu that they're eating. And then command every
carry rice, pizza,
they eat everything, and then they get up and then they're going to church and they think that's exercise there. And all this singing. So that's not it. So I think it's so important as Christians. And we cannot be ignorant of the physical, our physical side. We can't just be thinking, okay, spiritually, I know the Bible, I can pray, and then physically, you're just like, I'm going to eat pizza every night. So I think
it's very important. It's very important.
Wow.
Obviously, I'm still growing, still discovering new things. So, but if you don't know more, just contact me privately.
Yes. How can we get in touch with you? How can we find out about the Temple Fitness? Those who want to join. What area is it?
The area, obviously for now it's going to be East London based, but I want to go worldwide. I want to go around, because it won't be like a gym based. It's a movement that I'm creating. To get if you're interested, just contact me as Amanda. You put my details on Instagram. Just give me a shout there, and I give you all the details. Also, if you want to follow me on Instagram for the Temple Fitness, it's the_temple_fitness is on Instagram. From there, you can just send, you can put up an email address which is on the Instagram, and we can talk about it later.
Oh, great. So thank you so much for telling us more about yourself and what you do. So yeah, the topic for today of long suffering is, is a tough thing because a lot of Christians at the moment, are going through a lot of difficulties, not even in this country, out of the country, in India and other parts of the world. And they have to hold on to, their faith and their belief. I mean, this country, we have it easy. Yes. So, what would you say long suffering is? And also, how in your life, through experiences, have you been able to endure?
Yes. Oh my gosh,
don't worry, take your time.
That's why it's long
suffering. And obviously, when I looked at the meaning of long suffering, it said on here is long tempered and to have restraint when you are being, when you're being stirred to anger or being provoked. So you're able to restrain, you're able to hold back when you're, being provoked or So that's what it means.
Like really, it's not deny your flesh, but kill it. You to kill your flesh, because especially if you think about it, before life, I believe in the history, like back in the days, it was more easy. Even though there was a lot of wars, like more wars, like exposed, but the lifestyle was chill. There was less money going around. The value of money was less. I heard like. A couple of days ago, I was speaking with this guy in the gym, like one of the members, and we were talking about flights, book going to Dubai every sun and sun, and I was like, bruv, it's expensive, to go to Dubai and it was like, and he started talking about his past, and he used to work for £5 a day.
Wow.
No, but that was 50 years ago. That's what it was. Wow. £50 a day. It was like, it was so mad.
Yeah.
And look at today, with £5, what you do with £5? You travel from Ilford to Stratford.
That's it.
That's it.
Mine is finished.
So, obviously this is the same thing, not just in England, it's in everywhere. Even in Italy, I remember my dad telling me, I used to work, this was my salary, and it was enough.
Wow.
Today, nothing is enough. That's why we need to hold on Christ, because He has to be enough.
Wow.
If we like it or not. Because myself too, I improved, but I still stress sometimes myself on financial.
Yeah, I think sometimes we chase after so many things, and even after we pray and we get those things, we notice that we're not satisfied.
No.
And it's like, what's going to satisfy you? You pray for that job, you get that job. You pray for, that relationship, you get that relationship. You pray for, for a place to live in, you get that place. And then it's like you find out, actually, it's not perfect, everything I was asking for. It doesn't satisfy me.
The thing is that what I'm learning still as a Christian and as a man is that long suffering is patient. And it doesn't have to be like, even though like I know a lot of like people that don't believe, right? But they're great people, they're great guys. And like some of them, they have wisdom, they know how to talk, they know how to live life. Because from standards that they've been through and they've been taught, and I heard a lot of times that they use the word patient for example, if you need to build a business in a relationship, even though, so I believe that God knew about these words, even though like, because a lot of Christians also, they believe that they start to learn about patience only when they open the Bible. No, it's something that we need to learn. It's like when you go to school and you don't know how to read, you start to learn how to read because there is something or someone else that's teaching you how to read. Patience and long suffering is the same thing. You can't just get it. You need to go through things, you need to go through stuff to learn it. And it's completely up to us also, because sometimes you just impatient because you want to be, impatient because you want to be impatient. And this is a choice. That sometimes also I did a mistake to be impatient. That's why today I need God to say, G, just shut up. Just shut up and do what I need to do. And do what you need to do.
Wow.
And it's crazy because even though I have to wait longer than I was going to, to do stuff, after I was getting what I really needed. And that's why today, like God told me, you need to talk about the long suffering that comes from my heart.
Wow.
And yeah, man, like, woo, like, even when you cook, I love cooking.
Yes.
You need patience before.
So tell us, what food do you cook?
Everything.
Okay.
Everything you want. Like, obviously Italian based. I'm from Napoli, by the way, so Napolitan based.
Oh yeah, and also saw an event actually on the group that I'm in about your cooking program. Tell us more about that and where can people get involved? You know, how can people join?
It's basically my mom-in-law a church.
So Rhimes is not talking.
I'm listening.
She's a bit shy, guys. Sorry.
I'm not shy.
So we're joined by Rhimes as
I'm not
well, with
I know
Gennaro's
she's not
fiancé.
Yeah, like you know, we're gonna share everything. About this,
man.
the cooking is basically my mom's law, which is Rhimes' mom. Church is doing this little. It's called Cultural Food Taster Fundraising Evening, which is gonna be attended in the Mission Giver Ministries. What I heard is like a little of food from everywhere. So, and also it's included Italian, which I'm gonna do a lovely lasagna.
Oh, nice.
Yes. So, and if you wanna know like about my cooking experience, yeah, like I as a mom's child, you know, when I was home, mom's boy, yeah. I was really like, oh, I don't like this. Or I didn't even like the skin of the tomato. If I was in a place, I could pass out.
Wow.
If I saw the onion in the dish, I was going to cry. Only pizza, pasta, and Nutella, that was my food before.
What?
I'm telling you, man, I was so spoiled and listen. But you know how I start to cook? Since I've been a homeless in London, because I've been 3 times homeless. And I starved.
Wow.
The only thing I've been eating one of the time was McDonald's, and I don't know what kind of sickness I had, but basically I was throwing up green.
Wow.
It was kind of virus there. Obviously I don't have Jesus' name anymore. But from there, when I found my first place, I said, blood, you gotta learn how to cook. I don't eat these things from the street anymore. And that's when I started to experiment, experience food, taste this. I started to eat what I didn't like before, and actually now, babe, come on,
I eat
anything.
Wow.
The only thing I don't like, and I'm not shy to say, I don't like to chew grapes.
You don't like chew grapes?
But I used to make wine. It's
so
funny.
you don't chew the grapes, but you drink the wine?
Man, listen, I tried.
Is it because your teeth come back poison? Why?
I have no idea, man. I just feel sick.
That's quite interesting. So thank you all for all those who joined me. I'm sure you're listening to Gennaro tell us our long suffering. So we thank you so much, Gennaro, for joining us. So thank you, Daniel Desmond Echampon, for joining us. Thank you, Donatella Polly. Thank you, Nelly Leonard. Thank you, Sonny Gibson. Thank you, Nina Rivers, for joining us. Thank you, Ose Olobo. And thank you, the Still Preacher. And thank you, Samantha Biney. Hello, for joining us. So thank you all for joining us. Hope you are being blessed. And the topic for today is long suffering. If you're on Facebook, if you just joined us, you're not too late for the show. So please send in your views as well on Facebook, what long suffering means to you, and also, you know, situations where you've had to, be long tempered, or you know, any situation, or you know, Bible scriptures that encourage you to hold on, or to be encouraged, and in relation to long suffering. So please send in your views on Facebook Live. I really want to hear from you. Last week was really amazing. I heard from so many of you on Facebook Live. You messaged me, and so I was able to hear from all of you. So please send in your views. Okay, so also if you're listening live on air, the number to call is 078-372-99499. That's 078-372-99499. You can send a message to this number, or you can send a WhatsApp message or a normal message. Also, it would be lovely to hear from you. Last week we had a caller on the line, and so please make sure you try and call in so we can hear your views as well. I also have a personal Instagram page which I shared today's program, and that's AKUA_Mandy. AKUA_Mandy. My Facebook page is Mandy Favored Ofori. That's Mandy Favored Ofori. And you also on Facebook and Instagram. Would you be able to share it again? What your Instagram and Facebook page is?
Yes, my Instagram is official_Gennaro Moss. And also, if you want to know about fitness, it's the_tempo_fitness. And yeah, just pop up an email or a text, and I'll be glad to share anything you want with me.
Yeah, so please send in your views. Also, if you have any music requests, send in any music requests that you have. If you send a message to my phone, I would have to go off my Facebook in order to read the messages, and also, have a look at any music requests that you send. So please, if you have my phone number as well, message me on WhatsApp and I'll be able to share your views and play your music request. Okay, since we're going to go on a break, or an advertisement is going to come through at 7 o'clock, we're going to go on a quick music break. So please send in your music request as well. So we're going to go on a quick music break. And yes, the song request is Daytrick Haddon, Who Is Like Our God. So please enjoy. Okay, we're on break now.
Well, a little bit.
Facebook is still live.
When I start to talk about this topic.
Hello.
Yeah, I have to leave soon.
Really?
I start rehearsals at 8.
Oh wow. Okay,
I
Facebook
thought
Live.
it was an hour.
It's fine, I'm gonna record myself.
Okay, Facebook Live. I'm just gonna go on a break and come back, join you guys soon to be able to read the messages on my phone. So I'll join you guys in a bit. Okay.